more light on covert narcissistic females. Okay, so I'm not trying to single women out here once again. It's just that men are massively underrepresented when it comes to domestic abuse. They don't talk about it enough, and I want to shine more light on it because we need to normalize talking about abuse and how to get out of these situations and how not to get sucked into them in the first place, right? So in my first video, well, in my last video, I should say, I talked about how a covert narcissistic female traps the man, okay? Because once again, you think that you saw her, she saw you, right? She trapped you, she spotted you. And now that you made the team, let's talk about what happens later. So whether she's now your wife or your long-term girlfriend, I'm going to be discussing the 8 covert manipulation tactics that this narcissistic woman will use on her man to manipulate him and to break him down. So manipulation and psychological abuse. So let's go ahead and dive into it, okay? The first thing here is that this woman is going to be chronically upset, okay, period. She's going to wake up every morning in a bad mood and there's nothing you can do about it. And I know that you want that happy girl back, right? That kind girl, that giving girl, that one that was always, just had a special connection with you in the beginning stages. She's not there anymore. You know why? Because she was never there to begin with. That all was a game. She's a great actress. That's what she is. And now when she's in a bad mood every day, what are you going to do? You're going to try to perform better every single day because you're going to be living in this hope that if you just do enough, if you just do something that you're just not catching on to, finally she's going to go back to that state that she used to be in. That's not going to happen. Once again, that girl was never there. That was all a lie. Okay, and now she's waking up in a bad mood so that you try harder, but also so that she can simply discharge her negativity onto you. That's her whole goal. Okay, you wake up in a good mood, she's got to wipe that smile off your face. She's got to put you in a bad mood because that sets her in a good mood. What are you going to start doing? Apologizing for absolutely nothing, right? I don't know. I'm just sorry. Just please be in a better mood. That's what's going to happen. The second here is that this woman is going to be chronically dissatisfied about everything, right? You're never going to be making enough money. You're never going to be good enough in bed. You're never going to be giving her enough attention or affection or giving her enough gifts or taking her on enough vacations. What's going to happen? You're going to be busting. You're going to be trying harder all the time. You're really going to be tapping into your competitive energy and you're just going to be trying and trying and trying. But once again, nothing is going to be enough for this woman because the whole point is for you to keep trying, right? She wants to keep making you feel this way, like you're not enough, and she's getting off on that. Okay, number 3 is the fact that this woman is always going to be accusing. Constant accusations you're going to be living with. So you could look at her the wrong way, or maybe she's going to see you in the morning or during the day and say, "Are you upset? You look upset. You seem upset. Why are you upset? You seem like you're in a bad mood," until you finally are in a bad mood and you react. And then she's going to say, "Oh my God, you're yelling. Why are you yelling at me? Why are you reacting this way? Why are you like this with me?" And now you're apologizing again, right? So it's all a manipulation tactic, okay? She's going to be basically accusing you of things that aren't there. Why? Because she wants to start a fake fight, because she wants to have that charge of negativity again. That's all she lives for. She wants a fake fight that she can later blame on you. And now diving into our next point here is that once you guys are starting a fight, well, she started the fight and you don't even know why, because it's probably based on some fake reason, because she just needs to fight. And maybe you're somebody that just tries to leave the argument. You need to cool off and you just want to leave the house, so you're just trying to get out of that situation. She'll get in your way. She'll trigger you more and she'll get in your way until you finally have your breaking point, because this is what this person lives for, right? She's not going to stop until she has you reach your breaking point, until you lash out so much that you hate yourself after that. If you start throwing things, if you start yelling, if you start reacting in a way that you normally don't in any relationship, then she's won. Now she's happy. Now she's going to calm down. However, if you're going to try to confront her about anything, about any of the issues that you guys are having, about all these arguments, if you ever need to talk to her about anything, she's going to be fully dismissive about what it is that you have to say. Because first of all, what you have to say is stupid in her opinion. She doesn't care and she doesn't value anything that you have to say. Your opinion doesn't matter to her. Second is that she's not about to go through with the confrontation that you guys have problems in the relationship. She's just going to leave the house. She's just going to put you on ice. And when she comes back, she's not going to want to continue to talk about it. You can never have normal problem resolution conversations with the narcissist. They only hear themselves. So she's going to dismiss whatever it is that you have to say. And at that point, you're just going to get used to it. And you're not even going to want to try because you already will know the result. You're going to know that she's simply going to leave. So besides being dismissive of what you have to say, besides being dismissing of hearing you out, this woman is going to be fully careless about your emotions too. Why? Because it's a narcissist. Remember how there's no room for that emotional empathy? There is no room for any closeness in relationships for this person. So if she doesn't have it in her, how is she going to do anything with your emotions, right? It's going to make her uncomfortable. She's going to feel disgusted if you show emotions. You're going to look weak to her if you're going to want to talk about emotions, especially if she sees emotions on your face. She's going to want to wipe them off your face. It's going to make her so uncomfortable and disgusted. She will actually potentially mock you, make fun of you, make you feel like a lesser human being for showing emotions. Because to her, emotions are vulnerability, and vulnerability triggers shame, and shame triggers that anger. So when she sees vulnerability in you, she feels disgusted. She's never going to come hold you when you feel vulnerable. So emotions, going to be fully dismissive of those. So when she's emotions on your face, she's never going to come hold you. You're never going to achieve that result. So stop trying. You are not with somebody who's capable of that. It's not inside, okay? She can't give you something that was never mirrored to her in the first place. These people are broken. The next one here is the constant comparison to others that you're going to get from this woman, right? So she will compare you to just about everyone, just to make you feel bad. So it's going to be the neighbor, the coworker, your best friend, her brother, her dad, whoever it may be. You will constantly get compared to everyone. Once again, so that you feel bad about yourself, so that you just keep trying harder. And that's once again going to make you chip into that competitive energy of yours. You will be trying harder at work. You will be trying to make more money. You will be trying to live up to her expectations. But what you need to understand is you're never going to win. Those expectations she's setting for you are always going to be unreachable, because that's the whole point. It's not for you to reach the expectations. It's for you to simply feel bad about yourself in your own skin at all time. That's her only goal. And last but not least here is that this woman is going to be fully controlling about everything in a very covert way. So the control is going to make you feel like you're a toddler, like you're a child. You're going to feel like you can't make any decisions without running something by her. You're going to feel like she's the boss of you. Like everything from your paycheck to just simple questions about, what to do around the house, everything's going to have to be run by her. You're going to be living in this constant state of anxiety, fear. Now, sometimes it might come from a place of jealousy that she wants to be fully controlling, when she's asking where you're at, who you're with, what time are you getting home. But most of the time it's just from that place of control, so that it's not where you're at. It's more like you have to report to me where you're at. So you feel like a child, and later you're always living in the state of doubt. You get used to the state of doubt, and you can't make decisions without her. So you can't leave her, because then you're going to be a shell of yourself. It's all a way for her to get you addicted. Now, I don't know how many times I need to remind you guys of this, but nothing's going to change in this relationship. Okay, narcissists don't change in relationships. When you look back at this, tell me, has it been getting worse, or has it been getting better? It's been getting worse, and it's only going to keep getting worse. So if you know you're in an abusive relationship, especially if you're questioning yourself, whether you're the narcissist, whether you're the problem, if you're questioning and feeling guilty for the times that you have lashed out, that wasn't you being a narcissist. That was simply your reactive abuse, which is what happens when the narcissist pushes you to the point of breaking point, right? They push you to that breaking point with all those triggers that they have on you, and you lash out, and then you're confused, and you think that you deserve that abuse, or you think you're the reason to all these problems in the relationship, or you think that you're simply the narcissist. If you're feeling guilty, if you're questioning yourself, if you're the narcissist, you're not the narcissist. You're undergoing narcissistic abuse. Don't stay another day in this relationship if you don't have to, okay? If you have children, of course, I understand you need to make a much more concrete plan for yourself. Please don't hesitate to schedule one-on-one coaching with me. The link is in my bio. And of course, I will be putting out much more detailed content on this topic. So like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care.